What happens when a small, unarmed boy stands before a giant warrior who has never lost a battle? History is full of legends, but none are as powerful as the story of Dawoud alayhi salam. From the hills of Palestine to the royal throne, his life was a symphony of faith, courage, and a voice so beautiful it made the mountains sing. Today, we witness the fall of a tyrant and the rise of a king whose wisdom still guides us today.
The prophet and the oppressed nation. After the time of Musa, the children of Israel faced many trials. They were oppressed by a powerful army led by a terrifying giant named Jalut, Goliath. The Israelites asked their prophet for a king to lead them in battle, and Allah chose Talut, Saul. Among the soldiers of Talut's army was a young, brave shepherd named Dawoud. He was small in stature, but his heart was filled with the light of Iman. The test of the river. Before the battle, Talut tested his army. He told them that they would pass a river, and whoever drank more than a handful of water would not be part of his core force. Most of the men failed the test, drinking greedily. Only a small group of faithful men, including Dawoud A.S., passed. They were few, but they remembered a great truth. كم من فئة قليلة غلبت فئة كثيرة بإذن الله والله مع الصابرين. Translation: how many a small company has overcome a large company by permission of Allah, and Allah is with the patient. Surah Al-Baqarah 249. The defeat of the giant Jalut. The two armies met on the battlefield. The giant Jalut stepped forward, covered in heavy armor, and challenged anyone to a duel. The experienced soldiers were frozen in fear. Suddenly, young Dawoud stepped forward with nothing but a sling and a few stones. Jalut laughed at him, but Dawoud replied, "You come to me with a sword and a spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of the worlds." With a single, precise shot from his sling, the stone struck Jalut in the forehead, and the giant fell dead. The enemy army fled in terror, and Dawoud became a national hero. The king and the prophet. Eventually, Dawoud alayhi salam became the king of Israel. Allah granted him both kingdom and prophethood. He was given a special miracle, a voice of such divine beauty that when he sang the praises of Allah, the birds would stop in midair and the mountains would join him in his dhikr. Inna sakharna al-jibala ma'ahu yusabbihna bil-ashiyyi wal-ishraq. Translation: indeed, we subjected the mountains to praise with him, exalting Allah in the evening and the morning. Surah of Sa'd. The miracle of the iron. Allah also gave Dawoud A.S. a unique scientific miracle. He made iron soft in his hands like dough or wax. Without using fire or hammer, Dawoud A.S. could mold the iron into intricate coats of mail. He was the first to design lightweight, flexible armor that protected soldiers without being heavy. Despite being a king, he lived a simple life and earned his living by selling the armor he made with his own hands. The wisdom of judgment. Dawoud alayhi salam was famous for his justice. One day, two men entered his private chamber by climbing over the walls. They asked him to judge between them in a dispute over sheep. Dawoud alayhi salam listened and gave a verdict, but he soon realized this was a test from Allah regarding his own judgment. He immediately fell into prostration, seeking forgiveness and showing that even a king must always remain humble before the truth.
Prophet Dawoud alayhi salam taught us that true strength is not in the size of your sword, but in the sincerity of your heart. He was a warrior, a king, a craftsman, and a worshiper whose voice still echoes in the Psalms. Whose story should we tell next? The wisdom of his son, Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam, or the miracles of Prophet Isa alayhi salam? Let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to keep the series going. Assalamu alaikum.